We're here in Palmer, Mass. To support Mr. Noone. His property is under threat of being seized.
What'll happen to Jay Noone today if he decides he doesn't want to be evicted?
Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
No, there's an answer to that question.
There's an answer to it? Well, I'm not going to give it.
Why? Are you afraid to mention the violence?
I'm not afraid of anything.
Are you afraid to admit to the violence inherent in your system?
I ain't doing this just for me. This is by no means a selfish thing. I am standing up for the private property rights of everybody. Hey, this is Jay Noone. My legal name's Joseph Francis Noone. People taking stands for all kinds of issues, and my personal stand is private property, and I got the land to work with to do it. Most people don't have that. I don't have a commercial mortgage through a bank, so I'm in a situation where I can. I'm also in a situation to where if I was homeless tomorrow, between my family and whoever, I wouldn't be homeless.
I went to the hearing the other day regarding his eviction, and what I saw was both encouraging and disturbing at the same time, so I wanted to come out today to see exactly what the town's intentions were, how they plan to conduct themselves, and who they were going to be representing. Given some of the paperwork, there's certainly some doubt in the case.
There's no actual signature. Even in Massachusetts rules of civil procedure, they have to have a judgment that's signed. Just like the Massachusetts Constitution says in Article 4, we have the right to govern ourselves. We are the government. There's no evidence of a contract. I've demanded a contract. So on the back, there's phone numbers.
Hi, this call may be being recorded.
Okay.
And I'm calling to find out what your address is. Hi there. We're recording.
We're recording.
Tax collector?
You're looking for the tax collector?
Yeah.
Okay, so why are we recording?
Just for our protection and yours.
Transparency.
Through the double doors, take a left, last door down on your right.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Hi, we're recording today. Looking for the tax collector.
What's his first name?
Paul?
Paul.
Hello,
Thank
Paul. Rumor has it that the folks calling themselves in the town of Palmer are going to be stealing a man's house today. I don't know anything about that.
Could I show you a document when you have a second?
Okay.
So it is a judgment, you're saying?
It's a legal judgment.
Yeah.
Did the gentleman in question, has he signed a contract?
Doesn't have to. There is no contract.
So you guys claim the right to seize his property despite the fact that he had no contract with you?
We don't have a contract with any of our taxpayers. They're obligated under the law to pay taxes on these properties.
How is that obligation created?
I'm not prepared to answer that question at this moment.
Is that because the answer is that you have men with guns in cages who will put them in cages if they don't do what you say?
Ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous. You just don't, you're not rational.
Well, what'll happen to Jay Noone today if he decides he doesn't want to be evicted?
Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
No, there's an answer to that question.
There's an answer to it? Well, I'm not going to give it.
Why? Are you afraid to mention the
I'm
violence?
not afraid of anything.
Are you afraid to admit to the violence inherent in your system?
No, there won't be any violence.
Why is
There will
that?
be no violence because this is peaceful.
Is it not? It's not violent when
This
somebody
is a
takes you and puts you in a cage?
process.
If I were to take you by force and put you in a cage?
We're not planning on putting anybody in a cage.
But
That
you
is
will,
not our
won't you?
intent.
You're not planning on it. It's not
No,
your
we're not
intent.
gonna put
But you
anybody
will,
in
won't
a
you?
cage.
What are you
Can
doing?
I have
It's a
my
public
paper?
office.
Can I have my paper back, please? That's my property.
Yes, it is, and you shall have it.
And just like our friend's property is his property,
me.
I would like for that not to be
Excuse me.
stolen either.
Will you do please take these gentlemen out of my face?
This woman is refusing to answer questions on the public record. As you can see, we're video recording here.
Yep.
She is refusing to admit that her and her associates are planning to steal a home this afternoon.
We're not stealing
Mr.
any
Frederick, are
homes.
you going to be involved in that stealing?
We're not stealing any homes, and we're not putting anybody in cages.
What do you call it when you take something that isn't yours? Mr. Frederick,
So
do you have a comment?
you instruct somebody who works for us to close the door, not be transparent, and talk to people? That doesn't seem very professional or community building.
What's your first name, sir?
Do you have any comments on the taking of someone's property without their consent?
They love running away from us, Pete.
Jeez. There are some people in this building that are threatening to steal property from people. You may want to look into it.
Looks pretty clear who you're protecting.
Ridiculous. Dude, there's 3 cops and 2 bureaucrats behind a locked door.
Do you guys steal homes, or is it the sheriff that does that dirty work?
Mr. Burns, do you have any thoughts on that?
He's friendly, he's waving. Let's
Yep.
ask you some questions.
I agree. How's it going, guys? How's it going, guys? Good, I'm recording. On foot? This is restricted?
Restricted area. Did you see the signs over there?
Well, I thought it was for vehicles about driving back here.
What can I do for you, sir?
I'm just wondering if you and your colleagues are planning to take a man's property today.
Step back over there. I'm not sure I'm aware of what you're talking about.
A man named Jay Noone. There's an unsigned order.
What's your name?
I'd prefer not to disclose that right now.
That's a police vehicle.
Think about your actions.
He said you'd have answers for me. How does it feel to work for an organization that has a monopoly on violence? Does it make you feel like a gangster? Thought that was funny.
Have you thought about the repercussions for this individual and his family?
Is there anybody who'll talk to us?
How you doing, sir? Just care for DVD? Some videos on there we've made? Just traveling around.
Now, what's your
What are
name?
you guys, man? Robert Frederick.
Robert, I'm Ian.
Ian, how you doing?
We'll shake your hand. Are you guys going to be involved in taking the home that is scheduled to be, where a man is scheduled to be evicted today, or is that the sheriff that does that?
The sheriff or a constable serves civil process in Massachusetts. Group Liberty and
Other
Antonio.
folks.
Are you the guys with the yellow bus there or something?
That's me.
There you
go.
Colleagues, yeah.
Have you seen it before?
I haven't seen the bus. I've seen it, on video. On
Really?
YouTube.
Thanks, Robert.
Yep.
You have a nice day.
Take care.
I called Angus Rushlow and I told him he was in default of his notice because he's late. I called him right up and he says, well, we're not ready to do it. He says, we got 10 days. He says, it doesn't say on your notice it's 10 days. And he says, well, we got 10 days. And he goes, hold on. And then he's like, I have to call the town's lawyer. I'll call you back. Actually, at the town hall at 11:30 today, they're having an auction for properties that they've already seized.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, guys.
I'll let you know what's filming again.
What's for sale today?
McNally. Let's see.
Can I get your name?
Sure, I'll give you my name.
I work for the Republican.
What, and is that a...
It's a newspaper.
Okay.
And they're now town-owned properties. So can you tell us who you're taping for? Because there might be people in the room that are unwilling to videotape. Sometimes what happens, sir, is it has a chilling impact on the proceedings, so we want to make sure that everyone's comfortable here today.
Well, they shouldn't be comfortable because they're bidding on stolen property.
You're somewhat intimidating, quite frankly. They'd like to know. So who are you with?
Can I ask why you would say that I'm intimidating? I've been nothing but
I've heard
kind to
from a couple
people. I'm here today because a man up the street, he's been threatened with his property being stolen. And here's the order. It's not even been signed. He never had a contract made with anybody. He never breached a contract. And so we came down.
That is a property, ladies and gentlemen, just so there's no miscommunication. That is a property that is not being offered today. $10,000, $20,000 now. $10,000 and $20,000 today. That is at $10,000 and $20,000 if you would. Be sold for $47,500. Give him a round of applause. Oh, come on, give him a round of applause. There we go.
A lot of people I'd never even met before showed up. People who just seen it on Facebook, they had no idea about, the Free State Project or the Free Keene movement or anything like that. Guy right down the road, practically been a neighbor of mine, didn't know me. Showed up, says, I support you 100%.
Super awesome to come out and support my bro. He truly believes in everything he does and the ideas of liberty. Meeting other people that believe in those ideas is key to achieving a free society. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate it.
When your grandchildren ask you where you were in the second revolution, what are you going to tell them? I mean, that's what it comes down to. Is were you a slave? Were you sitting there watching MTV and the talking heads on the mainstream, or are you out doing something and making a point? Thank you guys for your support.